What if I told you that cool little game that you see on the screen right now is running off a Doom engine? It's actually a mod or a modification. A mod is an alteration made by fans of one or more aspects of a video game, such as how it looks or behaves. As you can see, this game looks and behaves nothing like the original famous id Software game. Indeed, there are no demons or the undead to battle against, and nothing gory or graphic to behold. Better yet, what if I told you that this nifty game mod is absolutely free and is available for download? Here's another mod that looks nothing like the original Doom game. The graphics here too have been completely changed, and the gameplay is quite entertaining and humorous. The best part? This game mod is also absolutely free. Besides these two mods, there are other wonderful and free mods out there that are impressive, high quality production, and quite enjoyable. Consequently, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to install a number of free Doom mods. But that's not all. Within the same software package, you can also install and play the classic games of Doom, Doom 2, Final Doom, which includes TNT Evolution and the Plutonia experiment, as well as Heretic, Hexen, and Strife, all with enhanced graphics. Again, all this under the same software package for Batocera. Are you interested? Then, let's do it. Greetings everyone, and welcome to Batocera Nation. So for today's video, we're going to be looking at adding and using commercial and free mods for Doom engines. So it turns out that back in April of this year, I did a video tutorial about adding GZ Doom into Batocera using Windows, okay? And then not too long ago, I was looking through FlatHub, looking for different apps I can install. I came across this, GZ Doom. But it turns out that this is not the same thing as this right here, because this allows you to add a whole bunch of different mods to Doom. So, in fact, this right here, if you click on this on the website, I'll bring you to this right here. So Z Doom, okay? And Z Doom is very specific in terms of the mods that you can add, okay? And in fact, this is the wiki page. You can see there, you got commercial games that you can add, as well as free games, okay? So for the commercial games, you can add Doom 1, Doom 2, Final Doom, Heretic, Hexen, and Strife. Okay, this one here is no longer available. And all these commercial games, WADs, you can actually buy them at either GOG or on Steam. So for example, there's Doom, Ultimate Doom. You can get that for $5.99 at GOG. And on Steam, the same set will cost you $4.99. Okay? And again, you can also add all these other commercial ones, these famous classic games, Heretic, Hexen, and Strife. Okay? Then you also have these other WADs. Besides the shareware right here, you also have these right here. Freedom, Phase 1, Phase 2, FreeDM. This is actually a competitive deathmatch game. Okay? You got Blasphemer, Chex Quest 3, Action Doom 2, Harmony, Hacx version 1.2. There's also Hacx version 2.0, but when I went into the website, I could not download anything. So this is not working at all. The Adventures of Square, Delaweare, and The Rise of the Wool Ball. Again, all these right here, these are all free. So what I decided to do was collect them all and put them into a zip file. In fact, if you go to my website at batoceranation.com, go into the download section and scroll down, and you see them right there. These are the 10 free WADs and that I put them in a zip file. You can just download them this way. It'll save you some time and hassle trying to download them all individually. Okay, and these you have to put into this folder right here. Okay, but I'll show you that, so you don't have to memorize all that. But I will show you how to do it. But this is where you have to. This is where you have to put these watts. Okay, and also because Flatpak does not have gamepad support, and if you go into the GZ Doom, there is no gamepad support. You can play your keyboard and your mouse, but you may not want to play with your keyboard and your mouse. So what I decided to do was to add the gamepad support for Flatpak with an emulation station. So download that as well, right? You can download there, and then of course download this. Okay, and this will work for this right here. Will work for any Flatpak app besides the GZ Doom. Okay, so download those two. And when you do that, these are the free watts, okay, all 10 games right there. Yeah, and then there's this right here to add gamepad support for Flatpak. Okay. All right. So copy all that. Copy these two right there. After you unzip it, copy it to a portable hard drive or a thumb drive, and then we'll load up Batocera and we'll copy everything, and we'll get it up and running. And I'll give you a demonstration what this is all about. All right. All right. So we're in Batocera. Let's go ahead and press F1 on your keyboard. All right. There's my portable hard drive. Let's go in there. Let's go to free watts. Let's go ahead and select everything and copy. And from there, we're going to go into the share folder. And then go into saves. Oh, by the way, make sure that this is selected, show hidden. Okay. All right. So go into saves. Go into Flatpak. Go into data. Go into .var. Go into app. And then go into this right here, org.zdoom.gzdoom, all right? And from there, go into .config. There's two of them there, one without the dot and one with the dot. Make sure you pick the one with the dot. And then gzdoom, and there, you can just paste it, all right? I've got everything there already, so I can just override it. All right, so copy everything in there. Notice that I also have, I've got commercial watts as well. So if you already have the game, Heretic or Hexen, you can just go ahead and copy the watts from the actual game you have and paste it here as well, okay? So again, the commercial and the free are all in here, all right? And I will be providing the location, okay, where to put all this in my video description, okay? It's also found on the website at the download section, okay? So in case you don't know where you need to put it at. All right, so that's that. Let's go back into my portable hard drive, and this is right here, right there. This again was going to add gamepad support for Flatpak, all right? So go ahead and select it and copy it. Go into share. Go into system, go into configs. There's two of them too, right? .config and then configs. Make sure it's this one. Emulation station, and then paste it right there. If you have one already in there, just override it, okay? Override it. That's it. Once the file's been copied, now go into applications and go into Flatpak config. And go into search GZ Doom. Okay, and there I have it right there. Select it. Since I already have it installed, I don't have to install it again, but normally you would see a green button, install it. All right. So once it's installed, go ahead and close this out, and then go into File, close Windows, and then with your gamepad press Start, go into Game Settings, Update Games List. All right, and then go into Applications, and there it is. All right. Since we already added gamepad support for Flatpak, go ahead and on your gamepad, hold down the A button. Okay, that brings you up this menu. Go into Edit Pad to Keyboard Configuration. All right. So this is what I did. You can do something else differently entirely. Okay. So for the D-pad, up, down, left, right. For Start, I press the Enter button. For Select, the Escape, so you can get out of the game. A button, mouse left. B button, mouse right. X button, the E to open things, to open doors. Y, the space to jump. And then that left analog up, W, and then down S, left A, right D. Okay. And then emulate mouse cursor. I chose right analog stick. Okay. And then make sure you do that, you save it. Again, this is going to allow you to play Doom, all these Doom mods with your gamepad. You can do it also with a keyboard and mouse. Some people might find that easier. But if you want to do it with your gamepad, these are the buttons that I use, okay, and the configuration that I use. And it's not easy to, it's very easy to do that, all right? All right. So again, make sure you save it after you create that file. Now, let's go ahead and select it. And let's try out some of these mods. So with the gamepad, you can see I can move things around. So again, I've got the commercial. I've got some commercial games, right? And I've got the free stuff, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and show you one commercial and then the free stuff.
punk-thinking lowlife in the city was crawling out of their hole to find me. I'd have to use everything around me to survive.
Nobody puts square in the corner. Boy, what? Drop your weapon! Someone know a doctor? Finger slip! What's that anymore? Drop your weapon. Halt.
Alright, so that should give you a demonstration what GZ Doom was all about. And as you can see, there's a bunch of fun, free Doom mods out there for us to play with. And hopefully you found this video useful. In fact, if you did, please go ahead and like this video. That will really help me out with the YouTube algorithms. If this is your first time watching Batocera Nation, go ahead and please consider subscribing, since I've got a lot more tutorials coming up. In fact, I'm going to go back to emulation. So the next 2 tutorials will be about PS2 and PSP. So stay tuned for those 2 videos that's coming up next. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. And I'll see you next time on Batocera Nation. Bye.